Okay, this is a reading for Sagittarius. So, this can be a little bit of a different reading. I am going to do an extended, and in the extended, I'm going to pull like more of these oracle cards that I'm going to be pulling, but I'm also going to be talking about like manifestation and how we should manifest Tuesday for the LionsGate Portal that's going to happen August 8th. Okay, so like in the extended, I'll talk more about like how to manifest what you want, how to bring that in. Okay, so if you want to extend it, it's only $8, and it'll be in the description how to get it. And if you don't have like Cash App and PayPal, just email me and I'll send you a link to pay. Okay, so enough of that. I'm going to pull one of these oracle cards I'm being led to pull. Okay, Rising Sun. The divine solar child is reborn. Okay, so I'm going to look a little bit from the book and see what this says. Rising Sun. These are a little bit different. These are like the Isis Oracle deck, by the way. Isis, you know, she was pretty badass. She brought her lover back from the dead. Okay. Okay. It says, a dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness, persistence. Even when you feel like giving up, you choose to stay strong, to surrender to the divine, and to continue with your path. You have been through so much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. Oh, wow, that's badass. So like in the extended, I'll finish reading the rest of this because there's quite a bit to read. But there is like a prayer that goes with it. So I'll also like show you guys that, and you can do it yourself. Because it's like a little ritual that you can do. Okay. And like a little prayer. And then they really do work. Okay. When I first started my business, I got this deck and started working with it and noticed a huge shift. Okay. But yeah, I'll read the rest of it in the extended. But a lot of you guys, and I was feeling this before I even started the video, and this is why I feel like Spirit had me do this. Because I just feel like there's a lot of people who have really been through it. A lot of you have been betrayed. A lot of you have been hurt. And it's just like, you know, Spirit is like trying to tell you guys, like, do not give up. Like, some of you guys are at your wit's end. You know, like, some of you guys could be having a really hard time. So, Spirit is like trying to encourage you and tell you that, like, this is what you're going through is just temporary, but it was needed so that you can raise your consciousness and become like this badass. Okay. So, like, just like what I read, it's that's what's happening. A lot of you guys are going through this huge dark night of the soul, spiritual awakening, and you don't understand what it is. You don't understand why you keep seeing these numbers, why you're being drawn to tarot, like why the top of your head keeps tingling, why you're having all these dreams. It's because you're awakening. Okay. And a lot of us, it's like the veil has been lifted. It's kind of like in Wizard of Oz, like they pull back the curtain and it's just some guy, and you're like, is that it? That's what we're realizing, that we really do live within a matrix. Like, nobody taught us this, so we're just all out looking for answers. Okay, so if you're confused, that's what it is. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more from this deck because I was led by Spirit to use this, and it's really something else. Like I said, in the extended, I'll go over like what you guys can do to manifest. Temple of Carnelian, entering the fierce belly of Skepmet. See, some of these I don't know how to even pronounce it, but The Isis, in the story of Isis, I really like her, is because she represents like the divine feminine, and then the guy that she brought back from the dead represents the divine masculine. And I feel like that's what's happening with us, especially those of you who do have like a twin flame and understand the twin flame journey. You guys' souls go back to ancient times, and it's like, this just reminds me of like ancient Egypt, you know. It's just so badass to think about like what they wrote back then in the temples, and just the way that she like brought him back from the dead. I've always just really been intrigued by her. But they really do work, okay, like the prayers and stuff. So I want to read the top part of this and see what this says, because I know the way that spirit works. None of this is by accident, and whoever's meant to hear this is going to hear it, you know. Like, okay, it says, you have a strength within you. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied in more of yourself, even if not always comfortable. You are going to help live the life you were born to live. Okay, so I've told a bunch of you guys, I think a lot of you guys have spiritual gifts that you're not using, and this is one of the things they keep putting like on my heart to tell you guys, to come out of your shell and to be who you were born to be. Like, a lot of you guys are meant to have your own business, to create the life that you want, and the way that you do it is through manifestation. You do not have to do life alone. And if you have noticed people are leaving you in the physical realms, it's because Spirit wants to use you in the spiritual realms, and the only way they can get your attention is to strip people from your life. So if you do have a spiritual calling, you will notice people betray you. Some people leave your life and you're like, damn, where the hell did they go? And I'm not just talking about people that you don't know. I'm talking about people you've known your whole life. Family, friends, long-term people. So if this is happening to you, this is like for you. This is, you know, what you're meant to hear. Okay? I'm trying to just read a little bit more. It says, this oracle calls you to have courage of your convictions, to have faith in yourself and your own process, to be fearless as you are assured of victory. You will not be defeated. Okay? And then it even says, if you are concerned that you are biting off more than you can chew, or you're not sure about the path you are taking, if you are up to the standard, or if you will ever gain the recognition that you feel you deserve, then know that as you enter the temple of Carnelian into your fire belly of the lion-headed priestess, you shall be guided to success. It says, come alive with boldness. Your power grows with courage, and your fire will burn bright in the life, passion, success, and victory. She says, fortune favors to the bold and guides you to take leap, knowing in your heart it is time for you to take action. Trust that you will be protected, your heart and your vision, encouraging you to shine most brightly. Okay, so see, like, you guys are meant to do a lot of spiritual work, and some of you don't understand it, and some of you do. And like I said, some of you are just trying to figure out what the hell is happening. Like, why are you going through all these weird things? And then you're looking for answers, but nobody can tell you, because it's hard to find other people until you get on a certain frequency, and then Spirit starts bringing them in. But that's why when you first start going through an awakening, you start seeing the numbers. And then you start being guided to like tarot and crap like that. And you're like, why in the hell am I watching tarot card readings? Like, it's because you're looking for like answers. Okay. So in the extended, I'll read the rest of those and tell you like the prayers that go with them that you can say. Hold on, I'm going to pull one from this oracle too. They're telling me, oh, that card. does not belong. But you know what? This card does not belong to the deck I'm pulling, but look what it is. Co-create. So this is like your spirit guides wanting you to co-create with them. So it's funny that that card was mixed in the wrong pile. Like nothing is by accident. Number 3, inspiration. Holy shit, you can't make this up. Do you see the bees? The last several days I've been seeing bees, and I always know I've learned that Isis, the frequency that she is on, she loves to use bees. So anytime I start seeing bees, I know that it's time to spend some time with her, and to look at her oracle deck. And I usually just do it alone, but tonight I was told to share with you guys, okay? So the fact that we have the bees from Isis, and then now this is a completely other deck, and then here is more bees, okay? And then earlier, in my car, I have a CD by Tyler, the Creator, and he has bees on it. And it came from out from under my seat. So it's pretty clear what they're doing. But look at this, inspiration number 3. So I'm going to read a little bit from that. And then look what's at the bottom. Faith in the process. See, a lot of you guys just have to have faith. And a lot of you guys are at jobs that you freaking hate. But if you would just put in some spare time into creating your business, you could do that for a living. It says an idea has captured your attention or will very soon. It may be a grand vision or a vague sense of something that could be. You are being encouraged to accept this vision, the idea, or the inspiration as it is important for your creative and spiritual growth. Also, it is impossible. The bee is bringing you healing medicine wisdom from nature to aid the message of Oracle of Inspiration. The bee is a powerful spirit totem. Bees are also able to fly with the wings that are significantly small in proportion to their heavier bodies. They can do so because of their sheer speed with which their wings move. Your idea, even if it seems like a big substantial plan that might be difficult to get off the ground and to get up and running, can succeed. You will attract great helpers to you, and the earth will support the success of this project, idea, or vision, because it is about helping the greater good, as well as your own growth and development. When the Earth Mother lends you nature wisdom to support your healing and growth, you know you have exceptional, powerful ally to your cause. Let this bring you confidence. If you've also drawn the After the Storm card, consider the message amplified. Okay, so there's more to read, but I'm going to quit there. But the moral of this story is, you guys, they're telling me to inspire y'all's asses to do something. To get up and create a job. And you guys know who you are. I'm telling you. It just start out slow. You don't have to, just put one foot in front of the other. I promise you, if you've already been being led to do it, then they're telling you. Just like me, I didn't know I was supposed to do this. And I was listening to Tyler's tarot a couple years ago. And he started talking about the number 444. And he says, there's a lady watching. He said, and you're meant to have your own tarot channel. And it was just like it clicked. So now I feel like Spirit is using me to do the same thing for some of you guys. And also, I feel like some of you are watching who could have already had a tarot channel, and for some reason you backed away from it and you're watching me. Get back out there. Like, go back and continue doing what Spirit has called you to do. And don't let people, like, drag you down. Okay? Like, I know there's somebody watching who needs to hear that. Like, you already had a channel, and maybe people are attacking you, or maybe you're going through some things in your personal life, and you just have had to quit. But it's time to start again. You're like a huge walking testimony for people, okay? Is what I'm seeing and hearing, that you guys are meant to speak your testimony and your truth and what you've been through to help other people. Okay. So I'll quit rambling about that. But I will read the rest of those in the extended, and then we'll talk about like the LionsGate Portal, because it's like a huge time to manifest. It's a really good time to manifest. So Spirit, what is coming towards Sagittarius here in the near future? What are the messages they need to hear tonight? Look at that. Like right away, look what just flew out. The Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny. Like you guys are being pushed to your destiny. And the good things that you've done in your past are now going to come into your fruition. Because the Seven of Pentacles is like this broad. She's planted a bunch of money and a bunch of good things that she's done throughout her life. But it doesn't come into her reality until it hits the Eight of Pentacles. But they put the Wheel of Fortune with it. So it's like they're telling you like your past is also like no longer relevant. Like you see how this broad, she's looking back, and Spirit's like, no. Like, what do I have to do to get you to stop looking back at your past? Like your past is irrelevant is what I'm seeing. Because the divine is now taking you. And the wheel is moving in your favor. So you're being pushed like into your destiny here. But like the good that you've planted in the past is coming into your reality now. Yeah, look at that. Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to end up being so successful if you would just start your business. Or if you recently started a business and you kind of like have been feeling like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. Hang in there, okay? Because things are going to start moving at a high-speed pace here. Like people are going to want what you're, offering or what you're selling. They're going to want your service. But you also will be, some of you guys are going to become so abundant that you will be able to help people you never thought you could help. Like you'll be able to help like family and extended family. Stuff like that. Yeah, and I do feel like there is somebody from your past also who, feels like you're kind of moving on from them. But this again is you guys looking back, not being satisfied. Like you're just looking back at your life and you're just thinking like, God, why did I do this? Or why did this have to happen? But it was destined to happen so that you can learn the lessons so that you can help other people. That's what your whole goal here in life is. But you also don't see that, like, say if the ones who are watching aren't with anybody right now, you don't realize it, but there's a huge gift about to be given to you. And I don't think it's just all about love. I think it's like spiritual gifts. Like some of you guys have literally been rejecting your spirit, like spirit guides. They've been trying to give you this gift, like you have these spiritual gifts, and you just keep rejecting spirit. Like, no, not today. Maybe tomorrow I'll start that business, but just not today. And some of you guys have even been telling yourself you're not good enough to start a business. And spirit's trying to like slap that out of your head. Like, no, we've been telling you for a hot minute, but you're not listening. So let's tell that loudmouth NikiBoo to tell him. Like, that's what's happening here. But you guys don't see it, but you're about to be given a huge gift here. Holy shit, you can't make it up. Look at that. The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys are the magicians. And if you will listen to what I'm telling you, like you can manifest your heart's desire. You can manifest whatever you want in life. I'm telling you, I've done it. Like, it seems kind of like a fairy tale. And, there's probably people watching like, oh, yeah, right. Well, if I can manifest this and this, well, how come this and this ain't happen? Well, it's because you're not having faith that it's going to happen. You have to actually believe it when you do it. But it will happen. I'm telling you. The Magician has everything he needs on his table. He just activates it. Okay. So like in the extended, I'll talk about that too, like how to activate it, how to bring these things into your reality. Look at that, the devil in reverse. When I was shuffling, I kept seeing the devil. See, you guys are overcoming the devil. And like I said, a lot of you guys need to overcome these thoughts that the devil, or, you know, will tell you that you can't start that business, or you're not good enough, or it's going to fail. Those are all lies. Fear is an illusion, okay? You can do anything you put your mind to here. But you guys have put the devil under you. You've also outsmarted him. Look at that. This is you guys. And once again, if you look, this is what you guys are going to be doing or already doing. You're creating alchemy. You're doing alchemy. Like, you see how she's pouring that into that thing? That's alchemy. So you can take like your pain, your hurt, your heartache, your disappointments in life, and you can use them to create your own reality. You just do it by manifesting. So that's what you guys are doing. Look, and they're showing you your future. So the Three of Wands, this person, okay, so this is what's happening with you guys, okay? So a lot of you, like I said, you're watching. You're in lack. Shit's just not going your way, and you don't understand it. But what you don't see coming is that you already have it all. The Three of Wands is somebody, he already owns the ships. He has the relationship, the money, everything he needs. He's just waiting for it to be docked. Okay? So that's what's about to happen with you guys. You guys are calling all of this in. And a lot of you who are going to actually listen and do what I'm going to tell you in the extended to do for the LionsGate Portal, it's going to change you guys. Okay? Look at that. The world. So it's going to push you guys into a new timeline. That's what Spirit's been doing with you guys this whole time. Trying to get you to close out karmic cycles so that you can be pushed into your future. Holy shit. And then look what's in... look what is in the future. Okay? So you guys are manifesting the Ace of Pentacles, which is... anytime you see smoke, that's like the hand of Spirit giving you like a financial blessing. But this is Spirit giving you finances. So you have finances coming in. You also have somebody who's going to come in that you manifested that's going to commit to you. That's going to want long-term commitment. And then we have the Ten of Cups, complete emotional fulfillment. This is like being married, having the kids, the dog, the cat, or whatever it is that you want. You're going to manifest this. Okay, so this is what Spirit's been trying to get you to understand, why things have had to happen the way they have. And then look who shows up, the King of Cups. Somebody who comes in who's emotionally stable, a very loving king. Wow, and then look, Four of Wands. So, like I said, when we've seen the Three of Wands, I told you that's everything you need is being brought into the dock. Like, you're just waiting for the ships to come in, and then look, the ships show up with the Four of Wands. They come in, and then you're celebrating. But this is long-term, stable commitment, marriage, somebody who wants to live with you. And this is also the 1111, which is the awakening number. So if you've been seeing 1111, that's your sign from your guides that you're on the right path, okay? And that you are going to manifest all of this. It's really a beautiful reading, to be honest with you. Yeah, and then look at that. You guys are just like on fire for life here. You're very happy. You feel free. Look, we have the star under here. This is your destiny, healing. Yeah, look at that. And whoever this King of Cups is, they're choosing you. Like, they have decided that you are the one, that they're the one, they want to marry you and everything. So you guys are going to get your love. The love that you want. Holy shit, Sag, you cannot make it up. This is a really beautiful reading, and this is what I love, like, about Spirit. Like, when I obey Spirit, and this is what I think they're wanting me to help you guys understand, to teach you, because when you listen to what Spirit's telling you, things just happen beautifully. Like, the drama's gone, the chaos leaves, and it's just nothing but peace and healing, and it's just amazing. So, like, that's what's happening in this reading, and I really like it because our last several readings have been very negative about people who are trying to betray you, who are lying to you, deceiving you. And a Spirit, I feel like, is just tired of it. Like, I feel like Spirit's literally going to take you out of certain situations and just take you to a whole nother timeline. Because they want you to learn to manifest. They want you to understand life does not have to be so hard. Like, in the physical, life is hard, especially if you're alone and you don't have people helping you. But if you can learn to manifest spiritually, then you realize you don't have to do it alone. Okay? Because they help you. They will help you. You just have to know how to go about doing it. Holy shit, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. So you guys are not only going to manifest an emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups, you're also going to manifest the money, the long-term stability, so much money that you can give to generation to generation to generation. Okay? And Spirit has really been telling me there is something amazing, miraculous going to happen under this LionsGate portal, and you'll hear people talking about it like previous years, and you're like, okay, yeah, whatever, but there's something about it this year that's, I just feel like it's going to be like different than previous years. And if you notice, a lot more people are awake. Like, have you noticed how many people are now awakening? It's crazy. Yeah, and then look at this. See, you guys are manifesting like everything you want, but there is still people who will try to always come at you and prevent it with the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Like, people are not going to like this new you. They're just not. Yeah. But see, look, you're walking away from that. You guys are walking away from these people who just want drama, chaos, people who put you like in, you know, despair because they had you in third parties. You are completely walking away from that life and into a completely new life. Okay, is what I'm seeing. So, like I said, in the extended, I'll pull more cards and ask like who this King of Cups is coming in, because whoever that person is, they're coming with a very beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. And then I'll read those oracles too. I'll finish those, and so you guys can see the prayers, especially with the Isis. And then I'll talk about like what I am going to be doing like on the portal night to manifest. Okay. So have a good one. Let me really use some dice. Here's an angel number. And thank you guys, the ones who have been purchasing the extended. See, look at this. This is how you know Spirit is not a bullshit. Like, you know, you'll have a lot of readers, and I'm not knocking all readers, but some of them are just like on here trying to sell you like a dream, and you can always tell it's just fake as hell. But when Spirit shows up, there's no faking it. Like, just the way that those cards all came out and they went with the oracles, the way these numbers, you know, I roll these numbers in front of you. And I'm only talking about the readers who have all the cards laid out. You never see their hands moving. And I don't even know if it's the voice that goes with the original cards. I don't know. But they're always selling you a dream, and it's bullshit. And I wish they'd stop, okay? Because I don't do that. I don't sugarcoat readings. Even when you email me for a personal reading, if I see cheating or some bullshit going on, I tell you. As much as I hate to have to be the bearer of bad news, I do it. But if you look, what was I telling you guys? We have the 1111, which is the huge awakening that you're going through. And now Spirit is telling you to use what knowledge you have and share it, which The proof of that is 777. In numerology, 7 equals knowledge. 7 equals loner, okay? You never want to get married in a 7 personal path year, or even this year, to be honest. If you have a wedding planned for this year, I would not do it until next year, because we're in a 7 year, and 7 equals divorce, okay? It's putting you onto the game. Okay, so anyway, 777 is divine knowledge. This is them showing me that you guys have these spiritual gifts that it is now time to share with the world. So those of you who are being pushed to do spiritual work, now is the time to start. And you're almost in perfect alignment. As soon as this flips, you'll have the 777. So this lets me know that a lot of you guys have not started sharing your knowledge yet, but you're meant to. You're just one step away from it. So this is Spirit telling you to start it and finish that last step that you need to do in order to share your knowledge. And don't be afraid. Like, what is the worst that can happen? Nobody watches you? Who cares? Like, that, it's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen the way that the fears are telling you. So just put yourself out there, and it'll work out, okay? And then we have 1010 here at the end, which is endings and beginnings also. So we have 1187 and then 7711. But I think the main numbers they're trying to tell you is the 1111, the 777, and then the 1010. And then this 8, it's really funny that they put the 8 there, because 8 represents power, karma, money. If you guys will put your spiritual knowledge to work, you can make an income off of it with the 8 energy, okay? That 8 also reminds me of like infinity, which is really quite funny because it reminds me of Isis, who we were talking about. Like, it's just like, you know, souls never die, so it's just like an infinity. It just goes on and on and on, okay? So, let's see. These are some signs you could be dealing with. We have Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo. Of course, the damn Virgo has to show up, okay? So I will see you guys in the extended, and thank you so much. Have a good one.